Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Razorbacks will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Bulldogs offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and the loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who whipped his way wide open. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
He shreds the tackle. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Caught quickly.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Razorbacks offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
They stop him right at the 24. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The Razorbacks offense is on the move now.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
He's looking deep here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy is showing what he can do.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Scanning the field. It's leg way. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So it's Arkansas in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Arkansas, 7, Georgia, 3.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Razorbacks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And he crosses the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Important second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Brings up second down.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking for a deep completion. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the PAT is good. Puts him in front, 14-13 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14, Georgia, 13.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down play coming up. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around.
Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Razorbacks will have to kick it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Incomplete, second down coming up. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
The defense does a really good job here on this critical third down of getting pressure on the offensive line and the pass protection. You know the pressure might be coming from somewhere, but the question is for the offensive line, where? They didn't tip their hand at all. They came at the last second. They got to the quarterback.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. He shreds the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Georgia, 13.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. A quick juke. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's a short completion to the big tight end, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Third down upcoming after that completion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Daniels. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's got his man in the open field. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he runs it into the end zone, and those 2 points will tie the football game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking to pass, it's Lagway. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Razorbacks will have to punt this one away. And they'll just down it right here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. That puts them on top in the 2nd half.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Eludes a tackle. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Holstein. Tries to get it to the running back. Gets hauled in here over the middle. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Snags the quick throw. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And this to finally break this scoreless tie here in the 4th quarter. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off that deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Sticking with the running game. Tackle made after just a short game. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Tight end goes in motion. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Bringing it out. It's Anthony. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he fires the football to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. The Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the 4th quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Throws it to the right. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. The attempt is no good. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score.